preface this by saying this Saturday, AEW Full Gear is in New Jersey, and because of I'm saying that because Tony Khan has been outside talking a lot. There was a conversation. Jesus Christ, Vin Forte. If you want to know what Vin Forte be talking about, Bulls in the China Shop, patreon.com/BlackRasslin. Pay that 1, pay that 10. If you're listening right now, don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, youtube.com/BlackRasslin, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday. We dropping live. You already know the vibe. Shit, what was I talking about?
Munching Tony dry.
Shut up. What?
Huh?
What? No. All right. Tony Khan was on CHGO. Is that Chicago Sports? I don't know. I don't know this show, but there's a brother named Big Dave who is one of the hosts over there that was talking to Tony Khan during this interview, and he shouted out the success of black wrestlers like the Hurt Syndicate, Ricochet, and Leo Rush are having in AEW. And he said, you know, as a black man, he asked TK if that was a conscious choice that Tony Khan had, or if that was something that happened organically. And Tony Khan said, I think that these are all some of the best wrestlers in AEW you just named. We're lucky to have these stars, and we have some of the top black wrestlers in the world are in AEW. I don't want to say is he wrong, but wait.
Some of the top black wrestlers are in AEW wrestling.
Well, all right. I mean, I'm gonna preface the preface by saying this conversation immediately enters like tribalism, because I can't think of AEW has the best wrestlers in wrestling or black wrestlers in wrestling right now and not think, wait, who's in WWE? But like, who's in it's the Hurt Syndicate, which is Bobby Lashley, MVP Shelton Benjamin. You've got Leo Rush. You've got number 52. You've got Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné. You've got, I mean, are we counting ROH as well?
I would assume so.
You've got AR Fox. You've got you got Brian Keefe.
You got the infantry.
100.
You got the infantry. You got Athena, Queen Aminata. You got what's my girl's name? Red Velvet.
I don't know if Red Velvet counts as black.
All right.
I mean, it depends on who you ask. But
why should what?
Because I don't think she.
Hobbs, Powerhouse Hobbs. Shout out Megs.
Good job, Cal.
You got Ricky Starks. And the problem is Ricky Starks been making more noise because he's gonna be in House of Glory next month. He's actually been making a couple of announcements outside. Khan, you got the brother Khan in there. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in AEW in terms of black people.
But you care about a lot of these people. That's the question.
All right. What
you can say? Oh, I've got a bunch of black people, but I mean, do we care?
Well, let's.
No shade. I don't trust shit Tony Khan saying, because after he did the LGBTQ delegation, parading them out before he got up there, how he did Sonny and what's my girl's name? Nile and all that. I'm like, girl, this is a very, moment-driven business, and I receive and understand that. But Tony, this is cute what you're saying. How many of them got a storyline? How of them outside of Swerve? How many of them got a real storyline, got a real push, got a real thing? You got a lot of niggas on your show, but what is the niggas doing?
Right. Well, and I think it's
a lot of those folks. It's funny. A lot of those folks, even like down to like Aminata is moving.
Word.
I mean, you obviously like the Hurt Syndicate is moving.
Cheeseburger.
Hey, somebody boot Cal out the chat. He definitely served cheeseburger up.
We'll talk about it.
Last we thought that nigga was a real cheeseburger.
He put cheeseburger on a tray, son. No bullshit. He put him on a tray. Yo, you remember when you used to walk around? What was saying that? That was Popeye's man that used to eat them burgers all the time, right?
All right, before we get deeper into this conversation, when they said Bobby Lashley was fighting two people, I said, "Oh shit, he about to fuck somebody up." When one of them people was when those people was Cheeseburger, I said, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Matter of fact, when the way he started manhandling, I was like,
Shit. God damn it. Shit. The fuck?
"It's bad, man. It's really bad what they did to Trenton's Finest." But on the flip side, obviously, I have to think, what's WWE got? They got the big three: Bianca, Jade, Naomi. They got the Street Profits, Montez and Angelo Dawkins.
You got the greatest tag team ever, the New Day.
You got Kofi Kingston. You got Xavier Woods.
We got Lash and Jakara.
The whole NXT.
Lash and Jakara, Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan. You got Carmelo Hayes. You got Trick Williams. Omos?
Nah, Omos don't really count.
Yeah.
He wanted a possible? He's the possible?
I don't know. I just feel like when you gotta say we have the black wrestlers as a non-black person in a wrestling company, what is that saying to me? When you have
he was asked.
You know,
He was asked, but keep going.
I mean, I'm starting to learn as I learn more about this business that at the end of the day, you will only get as far as what you own. And
Obafemi.
And yeah. And I don't know. Like Tony Khan, he don't do it for me personally. And like,
True.
The more I see him, the more you're becoming who you were so against and you used to talk about. If you want to become like those people, at least make the business moves like them people. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't I don't know. I try not to talk about Tony Khan and AEW because I just get disgusted because I saw the trajectory that they was on and then he shit the bed.
Word.
So I think Tony Khan suffers from being easy to not like, right? So I feel like he had a point. Like, first of all, he's supposed to feel that way, right?
Yeah,
like he's supposed to feel like
right.
I got the best dogs out here, and yes, my black wrestlers are the best black wrestlers in the world, right? That's what he's supposed to feel like.
He said my black wrestling, the best black wrestling.
Yeah, not the niggas I own. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen Django. So, but but Tony Khan suffers from being easy not to like. What he said, I think he was speaking to usage, spots on the card, and like, you know what I'm saying? He just had a black world champion that he can tout. So in the context of the question that he was asked, he had a point. Like he's supposed to feel that way, and I will say his answer wasn't far-fetched, no matter, because everybody's gonna feel who's used this way and that way, but everybody's gonna feel the way they gonna feel. But he had validity to what he said. It's not like it's one nigga on this roster and he only used one nigga and he was being ridiculous in that way.
Right. Well, go ahead, man.
No, I'm just saying because he only used one nigga.
Nah, it's at least 5 at the top of the card right now.
No.
The fact that you got to send and count people let me know everything I need to know.
What?
Who's the 5?
So it will be Hurt Business, Swerve. It would be Hurt Business, Swerve, and Athena.
Athena on TV now. They finally gave her TV time.
The only person that was getting use for the last year was number 52. He was the only one getting used. Do remember you had Private Party since the inception of AEW?
They've been moving lately.
You had
They're the current tag champions. They're
Yeah,
the current tag
Hobbs.
champions.
You've been had Hobbs out there. You had the whole AEW Dark was with jobbers. They
Well, wait, but brother Matt, you ain't got to go that far away because Ricky Starks is in House of Glory. I don't know. Last time I saw, I could look on Cage Match. I don't know last time I saw him at AEW, but he gonna be House of Glory soon. Like, there's a lot underneath that. We got the best black wrestlers going on in the business situation. You know what I'm saying?
He cooled the Acclaim down.
Well, I like again.
Ricochet went up.
This Saturday, Matt, hold on one sec. This Saturday, Full Gear is in Jersey. I mean, because a lot of and we could do it both. We could go how many black folks is on the WWE show versus how many black folks on the AEW show. I mean, right now,
I'm happy they're getting shine.
love to see black. I always rooting for the black folks. It's the Acclaimed. It's Mercedes Moné, and then it's number 52 and Bobby Lashley. Like, that's really it.
It's private party and the Acclaim in one match.
My fault. Private Party is in there as well, and they're defending their titles.
Yeah.
But, and I mean, we just finished having a conversation about 5-match pay-per-views and when was the last time black people were used over in WWE. So, and it's all, that's what all this stuff is. It's all contextual, right? Because that question was probably asked because of that uproar, the fake internet outrage.
Well, it's one of the last big ones was Bad Blood being in the mecca of hip hop of Atlanta, and there only being so many black people on the WWE card in Atlanta. But Bianca, Jade, all these Metro Boom, everybody backstage, but nobody's really wrestling on the card. DDM, wipe your beard.
Oh, sorry.
What you
Other
got?
Other side. There you go.
You got.
Nah, it's them frosted flakes. Nah, but there's some truth to both sides, but I don't think either's again. After having a conversation earlier this week with Darius Lockhart, it's hard for me to have a conversation about what the mainstream is doing for black folks when, niggas ain't even worrying about Ashe. They're not worrying about Fight Club. There's a lot of, I don't want to say all black, but pro-black or like a lot of black people being on your card on a regular basis, promotions that people ain't even looking for.
At all.
Put the money there first, and then talk to me about who's on your cards in Saudi Arabia or on your pay-per-view cards for these mainstream shows. Because it's normally this AEW card has got 9 matches on it. I don't know if it's going to be 9 matches by Saturday, and we're talking Thursday at 10 o'clock right now. Like it's. Black folks has always been getting shortchanged. It's a reason why black wrestling is what it is. But it's
still wrestling. It's still now. Listen, whatever the opposite of FUBU is, right, is what pro wrestling is. Wrestling was not made for us or by us.
That's the name of the episode. The opposite of FUBU.
Hey, I like it. It sounds like a real abstract podcast name.
It's Ubuff.
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 But I feel like this is a thing, and we found out a couple Tuesdays ago. We here, but this ain't us, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We visited. We still the visitors. We ain't the home team. So our corner of the world loves to, shake their fist at the man and this and that. But the reality is, it ain't ours. But we ready to take over.
Shit, that's weird. That is interesting, huh? That's the ill. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being like. That's the ill part about tribalism, right? It's like niggas is It's like when you talk about people who are in gangs who are claiming blocks. Like, you don't own that pavement, you don't own that property, but you willing to die for it. Like that. I'm not saying WWE, AEW ain't looking out for you, but when you watch that show, how much of that show feels like you? But you're willing to put you in front of that show, like you're the shield for it. It's an interesting situation, which I can't agree with again with Ashe having 1 year anniversaries and I really need y'all for all this black talk. Put y'all money in the Ashe, put y'all money in the Fight Club, put y'all money in the Fourth Rope, and any of these other black owned, black operated, black representing shows.
Reality of wrestling. Yep.
Reality. Think about how much of reality. Roxanne Perez is y'all like illest NXT Women's Champion in a minute. Where'd she come from? Who was one of the first was WWE ID federations? I mean, but
They know.
they know.
Who was one of the best? Who
I
was
see
one of
you,
the, like
cuz.
the early eyes of WWE before in the beginning of what this WWID program should is going to end up being was Mark Henry. So even that eye for talent for these people is a black man. So yeah, I mean,
Facts.
they, you know what happens once they get a nigga. Listen, once they let the nigga with the hockey stick, it's gonna be more and more black people in hockey. So you already know what happens in pro wrestling once they see that success in the viability of black champions and black people with their proverbial ball. They're gonna have to keep handing it off.
Now let me ask. You're right, and I don't mean to like totally swerve, no pun intended, but let me ask you a question. Because Meal said in the chat. They just added Ricochet to the card 30 minutes ago, so we're gonna get some more black representation on this show. Who's winning this match? Konosuke Takeshita, the AEW International Champion, or Ricochet?
Did you see the Ricochet quote this week?
What'd he say?
He literally said he wanted to be the guy holding the ball. He wanted to be one running the ball. You can't make that comment and then come in here and lose it to Takeshita.
Takeshita winning.
Shit.
Definitely winning.
Takeshita is winning, son.
I hold up. Let me look at the rest of this show because that's 10 matches on the card right now. I don't know.
You got the nigga from Costco wrestling.
He's in the pre-show. Big
Rizzler.
AJ.
Big U.
The Rizzler. Word.
Big AJ. That nigga was a whole wrestler. I guess he was trying to be a wrestler. He's wrestling QT Marshall. Yeah, Big Boom AJ.
Yo, Big Justice sound like somebody from the hub.
Big Justice, shut up. Big Justice is his son.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
That's the little boy nigga.
Big Boom AJ is the dad. Big Justice is his son. And the Rizzler is the son's little friend.
Yo, the Rizzler is crazy.
The Rizzler is ridiculous. Because I don't know how much of the Rizzler is like, hey, I understand hip hop black shit trying to mac on girls. Like, I don't know how much of that is
the Rizzler.
The Rizzler, but he's little, I shouldn't say little. That's a big little boy.
That's the name of the episode.
Yeah, that's a big little boy for real. Wait, is this the 1 week I can use a white person as the cover art for the show?
No.
No.
I appreciate the quick note, the fucking Rizzler. But so they're gonna be adding Ricochet versus Takeshita to this card.
Yep.
I don't think Orange Cassidy's winning.
Nope.
Will Ospreay is probably beating his mans.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Do you think Daniel Garcia is winning the TNT title?
Yes.
Is Chris Statlander winning the TBS title?
No.
Private Party losing their titles?
No.
Yes.
Do you think that means Ricochet is going to be becoming an international champion
No.
on Saturday?
Hell no.
It doesn't look like it.
It would make more sense for what they've been doing. I mean, what's doing
Yeah.
but putting on good matches.
It would make more sense after Tony Khan says we have the best black wrestlers in black wrestling.
Is it Paducah's finest wrestling in New Japan soon?
He is. Paducah's finest. He's him and Kenny Omega have Japan.
Sean Tragedy. I got Private Party losing because
Private Party.
It just came off a long tag team title reign.
Wait, you got them losing to who? The Kings of the
I'm
Black
gonna go
Throne?
with Kings of the Black Throne.
Malachi Black's not won shit.
Ever.
This may be time.
The Outrunners are well over.
Outrunners winning that title Saturday means they losing it on Wednesday.
That's a fact. They wow over though.
They are super over.
Kings of Black Throne have never won anything, but they are the best tag team in
that match.
In this match.
Yeah.
And the acclaim is well done.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was enough. Like it ran its course.
They did what they were supposed to do. After all, I still don't think Ricochet's winning that title.
No, he's not winning.
Ricochet probably gonna win.
He may win.
I know, Vin. I know Private Party just got the titles. What I'm saying is the titles just came. They were just held for extremely long amount of time by Mo and Joe Buck.
And Joe.
The guy that responds to the internet pays attention to the internet.
Facts.
So he can't go and say that and see it move the way it moved. And you think
got Ricochet winning?
Probably so.
I could see it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even like Takis.
I do.